#WRTI graduation and #WRTI grad 2022 of Karingita Mosque here in Naivasha. I invite the two gentlemen to come and take us through the opening prayers.
Sita anasema wa idha sa'alaka ibadi anni fa inni qaribun ujibu da'wata da'i idha da'an. Mtume Muhammad, Mungu anamwambia watakapokuuliza waja wangu, viumbe wangu kuhusu mimi, Mungu waambie ya kwamba waliyu'minu bi, na waniamini, la'allahum yarshudun, ili waweze kuongoka. Kwa hivyo katika maombi yetu ya leo, ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladhdallin, sio wale ambao kwamba uliowakasirikia wale waliopotea. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana, ewe Mola wetu tupe mema katika sana. Ewe Mola wetu, hakika sisi wanadamu tumezidhulumu nafsi zetu, wa illam taghfir lana, na ikiwa uweze kutusamehe. Ewe Mola wetu ambao kwamba umemfahamisha mtume wako Nabii Suleiman, na sisi vile vile utuweze kutufahamisha. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa Mwenyezi Mungu, usije ukatufukuza kwenye mlango wako. Wa iyyaka nas'alu, ewe Mola wetu, na ni wewe peke yako ambao kwamba tunakuomba. Na Mungu, tengeneza hali zetu zote. Waj'al bi ta'atika ishtighalina, ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, jalia tunaposhughulika mambo yako yote tuwe ni wenye kushughulika. Wa hubba kulli amalin yuqarribuna ila hubbika, ewe Mola, na uweze kutupenda kila jambo ambalo kwamba tunalifanya, ambalo kwamba tunajikurubisha kwako. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, tunakuomba kwa rehema zako, tuomba ewe Mola wetu vile vile uweze kumheshimu, na uweze vile vile kwa Mwenyezi Mungu kumlinda na kumpatia ufanisi mkubwa Patrick Omondi, vile Dr. Roslyn Onyuro. Kwa hivyo Mwenyezi Mungu, kwa rehema zako Mungu tunakuomba. Mwenyezi Mungu tunakuomba rehema zako. Mwenyezi Mungu nakuomba, Allahumma ya ghafaru dhunubi, Mungu wewe ni mwenye kusamehe dhambi, wa ya sataru al-uyubi, wewe ni mwenye kustiri aibu, wa ya qabil at-taubi, wewe ni mwenye kubali maombi, wa ya wasi', wewe ni unafanya yale ambayo kwa unayotaka. Ewe Mola, tunakuomba kwa rehema zako, swala na salamu ziwashukie mitume wako wote kuanzia baba yetu Adam.
Great adventure that we call life, and therefore let us all join together as we pray for them. Gracious and loving God, we ask, thank you for leading them in their learning, for keeping them safe as they studied, and for watching over them. Will lead your way, that you will go out in unity, taking your gifts and giving them to the world. You will go out with wisdom as God renews your mind each day. You will go out in love with kindness and enjoy. We pray that as you go out, you'll be a blessing to others and also to you.
Take us through a bit of entertainment now so that we can appreciate, despite the graduation, we still have a lot of talent that is being honed here. So at this point, I'd like to invite
Chepkorir, Kamakia, Kete, Kibawen, Loreo, Maritim, Muga.
As one of the main TVET institutions in wildlife sector, this institute has an important role to play in addressing the training gaps in conservation-related disciplines such as wildlife, fisheries, environment, tourism, and hospitality. To this end, I am glad the Institute has prioritized undertaking the training needs assessment of the conservation sector to review our curricula as part of the implementation of the initiatives in the strategic plan. I also note the Institute is positioning itself to embrace infrastructure and technological capacity through investment in new classroom block that our dear DG has just commissioned, and is transitioning to become an e-institution by the adoption of an enterprise resource planning system in all its operations. Such investments will not only improve services delivery, but also enhance efficiency. The Institute's mandate, as emphasized in the Wildlife Act, cuts across both research and training. I note with appreciation that this young institution that was operationalized 1 year ago has continued to make significant milestones, including receiving all the relevant government approval documents necessary for its operations. In this regard, I wish to laud the board of the institution for its leadership and commitment that has enabled the institution to operate seamlessly in the 1 year time span. This is excellent. Keep it up. I'm aware that despite the importance of the wildlife sector in promoting the socio-economic development nationally, regionally, and globally, we have facing numerous challenges ranging from the impacts of climate change, decreasing land for conservation, human-wildlife conflict, and inadequate financial resources for conservation programs. I appeal to all our development partners to chip in and support this institute in implementing the initiatives identified in its 5-year strategic plan.
And I'd like to say that the Kenya Wildlife Service continues to celebrate the milestones that the Wildlife Research and Training Institute is going through. This journey, we have journeyed together, and we will continue to journey together until they're firmly on their feet. And then after that, we'll just continue to be partners, which is what we are, because we are the only two in the State Department of Wildlife. So we expect that we should be able to live and work together. And maybe I need to explain where the connection is between the two parastatals. The Wildlife Research and Training Institute does the research, which then informs the management plans that Kenya Wildlife Service implements. We are research-based in the way we do our management plans. It's based on research. So that is where the connection is between the two organizations. As a service, we began a journey to model the partnership that will see officers also graduate from the Kenya Wildlife Service Law Enforcement Academy in Manyani. And today I am actually pleasantly surprised to see, not pleasantly surprised, just happy to see that one of the colleagues from Kenya Wildlife Service is actually graduating here. And this is the path that we would like to have to connect the two colleges, if you like, or institutes, so that once we are done at Lea, that they can also then come and pursue other courses here. We want to see a larger percentage graduating. We are now better than we were before, but I think it's better to see a 100% of the people that come in graduate. We would love to see that. That's the ideal situation. Finally, on behalf of the Kenya Wildlife Service, let me say a great big thank you to the Cabinet Secretary for the overwhelming support that the ministry continues to give the Kenya Wildlife Service, and I'm sure it's the same for Wildlife Research and Training Institute, as we work together and move in this journey. We truly appreciate it.
The Wildlife Research and Training Institute is being created as a second parastatal in the wildlife sector. The parastatal that have given birth to this institution is the Kenya Wildlife Service. Initially, and I think from the earlier presentation, the research and the training functions were under the Kenya Wildlife Service, and I am glad that I've been nurtured more so by the ministry, the leadership in the ministry, the Kenya Wildlife Service, and I want to really thank Director General, which I'm calling next to make a few remarks, Madam CS, and the senior staff of KWS, the senior staff of WTR, and the board of the Institute for nurturing us to the stage where we have been able to link from the Kenya Wildlife Service to become an independent, recognized state corporation, research state corporation, within a record period of 1 year.